this week. As you know, if you're a regular listener, I've got this dream of owning my own fish and chip shop. You may scoff. I will prove this will happen at some point in the future. I love my fish and chips. So the question is, how do you make the perfect fish and chips? Our reporter Andy Bell is at Hutton Lane Fish Shop in Gisborough to find out. Morning, Andy.
Morning, Mike. To be honest, I'm a little bit busy right now. You've managed to enrol me in some kind of chip-making military academy?
I know.
Alan Jackson is the owner/drill sergeant here, and I'm being put through my paces. I arrived about an hour ago, was slung one of the, the white jackets that you dream about wearing?
Yes.
I've got one on. Straight into the back of the shop. I've been chopping, I've been lifting, I've been frying. It's madness here.
So it's hard work?
Oh, yes.
Hi, it's Alan. We've got Andy Bell here. He's managed to get one Wellington on up to now, and he's been trying his best to give us a hand. I'm just going to ask him a few questions. Right, Bell, have you been paying attention?
Yes, sir.
I should hope so. What frying medium do we use to fry our fish and chips in?
We use beef drubbing, sir. Not the first fry. For the best results, we use the second fry, sir.
Very good, Bell. I see you've been paying attention. I notice you've turned up unshaven. We normally get everybody to shave, including the young ladies. So that's a mark against you, Bell. You need to improve that next time. So, okay, maggot. What kind of potatoes make the best chips?
Fluffy potatoes soak up too much fat. Waxy potatoes don't absorb enough. The dream ticket is right in the middle. Amaris Piper. Hoo-ah!
Very good. Very, very good. You have been paying attention. Okay, why do we not like potatoes to drop below 6 degrees centigrade?
You store your spuds at a controlled temperature of 15 degrees. That ensures the core temperature never drops below 6 degrees. If they drop below that, the starch turns to sugar. No marine wants their chips tasting sweet starch.
Well done, Bell. You've actually been listening to me for once. Now go and get me 10 kilos of chips in the fryer immediately.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alan, it's Mike at this end.
Hi, Mike.
You make it sound like a bit of a military operation there, if you don't mind me saying so.
Well, I've got to say we've got existing high standards we've got to come up to, and Bell is struggling to meet those standards, to be honest.
Now, you've won more than a few awards in your time then. What makes you stand out from all the other chippies?
I would say it's attention to detail more than anything.
And I noticed that you've got nutritional information on your website, Alan. Are you worried then that... oh, can you still hear me? Oh, they've disappeared just now.
Yeah, we're just in the business end of the fish shop.
Ah, there we are. You're back again now. Because I'm just wondering how healthy a portion of fish and chips is, really.
Well, with the new high-tech beef dripping that we use, most of it goes back in the pan, so things have moved on from the old days, if you like.
And I've noticed the price of fish is going up, so that's making it a bit more expensive than it used to be, isn't it?
I think so. I think it's linked to the price of fuel, really. The amount of fuel used in these boats is tremendous.
So are you managing to compete? Because there's a lot of competition on the high street now, isn't there? How do you compete with the likes of burgers and pizzas?
Well, I think if we had Andy Bell around, I think we'd go under. But he's trying his best. No, I think it's good that the public gets, a choice of what they want. As long as it's done correctly, we've got no problem.
So let's talk about the art of cooking the perfect chip then. What's the secret there, Al?
The secret, right, we need to get the fat to what we call the second frying, and that's a difficult thing to do. But we don't want the beef dripping brand new. We want it slightly used but clean. And the size and the temperature, there's a lot to it. I'm sure more than what I could tell you right now.
Yeah, I've noticed sometimes when I go into a chippy, Alan, they're doing some kind of pinch test on the chips. How important is that?
Well, the pinch test is, it's a bit like your chef when he cooks his steaks. He pinches them to see whether they're, rare, medium, whatever the customer wants, and the fryer pinches the chips to make sure that they're cooked. That's the reason for that.
Yeah, am I right in saying then that you claim you're the only chippy in the North East that serves crinkle cut chips?
Well, there might be others, but the problem with the crinkle cut chips is the machinery, the last machinery that was made that can do crinkle cut chips was made in the 1970s. So to get one of these machines with the crinkle cut blades and bring it up to modern standards of health and safety, if you like, it's a tall order, so most don't bother because of that reason.
We're getting people texting in as we speak here, Alan. Dawn from Tunstall says, Royal Fisheries in Whitby, they also do your crinkle cut chip.
They do. The Fuscos at Whitby have been doing for many years crinkle cut chips for the reason that you get a slightly larger surface area which absorbs slightly more beef dripping, so you just get a little bit more flavour.
Yeah, and going back to the fish then, Alan, well, why is it I go to some chippies and the quality of the fish is awful actually. It's thin, it's grey, and it's not very succulent. Is that old fish?
Well, yeah, one of the things in recent years is that people some don't fry what we fry, so I shouldn't tell you what other fish shops do, rather what we do, which is just cod. And we try to get the moisture content right in the cod, which, the fish actually steams if it's cooked correctly. It steams in the batter, it doesn't fry.
Alright, well how's Andy getting on? Have you got him serving?
He's slipped over a couple of times. He's managed to get batter all down the front of his new coat, and he's got his second Wellington on now. But we've basically got him running around the shop, and the girls are giving him a bit of ribbon and taking the mickey out of him, to be honest.
So points out of 10 then for your trainee there?
Well, what we were hoping to do was get him to actually fry some fish and chips and give them to the customer and hope the customer comes back. But the way he's shaping, I very much doubt it.
Send him back.
I won't be getting the job in here in the future.
Mike, the team are turning on me. I'm trying my best. I admit I'm out of my element, but I'm turning into the whipping boy here.
Yes, it would appear so.
There's people queuing up now to taste my chips.
You can be back room girl if you want.
I'm resigned to the back room for now.
Yeah, room girl. Yeah, no problem.
Mike, I'm going to have to head back into the back room. I'm on spud detail. It's all gone a little bit wrong for me here.
It's not going terribly well for Andy there. Thank you very much indeed. We'll leave them to it. Keep your texts coming in then. Where will we find the very best fish and chips?